Welcome to the channel. In this video, we will see how we can add Python installation location to the path environment variable in Windows 11 operating system. Now, why it is important is if you add Python installation to the path environment variable, then you will be able to access Python from any folder in the computer and you will be able to run Python related programs very easily. When you install Python, you will see an option called as Add Python to Path in the Python installer. If you check that option, then the Python installer will automatically update path environment variable with Python installation location. If you don't check that option, then you have to follow the process that I'm going to explain in this video and you will be able to add Python installation to the path environment variable. Now, in order to explain this, what I have done is I have installed Python in my computer, but I haven't updated the path environment variable. Now, because of that, if I try to access Python from any folder in the computer, then I can't do that. For example, I'm going to click on the start button. I'm going to search for CMD. I will open up the command prompt and I'll try to find the Python version. So I will type in the command Python space -- version, and if I hit the enter button, now it says Python is not recognized as an internal or external command. Now, as I said before, in this computer I have installed Python, but I have not set the path environment variable. So now what happened here is when I type in Python, the operating system will try to find a program called as Python in the folders which we have mentioned in the path environment variables. Now, since we have not updated the path with the Python installation location, the operating system can't find this program called as Python in any of the folders which are listed in the path environment variable. And that's why it says can't really find a program called as Python. So when we update the path environment variable, this problem will be solved and we will be able to see the Python version. So now I'm gonna close this. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to find the location where Python is installed. To do that, we will click on the start button. We will search for File Explorer and we will open it up. The default location where the Python will be installed is a hidden folder. So first what we have to do in our computer is we have to make the hidden folders visible. To do that, we will click on the three dots which says see more and a menu will appear. We can find something called as options. We need to click on that. It will open up the folder options window and here we can find view tab. We will click on that and in this we will click on the radio button which says show hidden files, folders and drives. After that we will click on apply and OK. Now in this computer I have installed Python at the default location that the installer shows, and that's why I need to go to that particular location. In your case, if you have changed that location, then you have to go to the change the location. Otherwise, you can go to the default location as I'm gonna do here. So now first we will click on this PC. We can see the devices and drives. First we need to open up the drive where the operating system files are installed, normally in the C drive. In my computer also the operating system is installed in the C drive. So I will open it up and after that we can find a folder called as users. We will open it up. And here we can find a folder containing the name of our user account name. So in this computer, my user account name is Anil and that's why I can find this folder called as Anil. In your case, it will be different. You just have to open up the folder with your user account name. I'm gonna open it up. Here we can find a folder called as app data. We will open it up. Here we will open up local. We can find programs. We need to open it up and here we can find Python. So we will open up the Python folder and again we can find a folder with the name beginning with Python and after that we can see some number. Now this number will be the Python version that is installed in the computer. In this computer, I have Python version 3.11 installed, and that's why we can find 311 here. In your case, it can be different depending on when you're watching this video and which version of Python installed. You just have to open up this folder, begins with Python and then some number. And here we can find this application called as Python. So now what we have to do is we have to copy the path of this particular folder and also the path of this folder called as scripts, because this scripts folder also contains some applications like pip and all. In order to copy the location of this particular folder, what we do is we will go to this navigation section where we can find the folders that we have gone through to come to this particular location. We will left click in our mouse. It will highlight the path like this. We will right click and then we will copy. Okay. After that, we will minimize this window. Now we can click on the start button and we will search for edit environment variables. We can find this option which says edit environment variables for your account. We will click on that. It will open up this particular window. Here we can find user variables and system variables. If you want to update Python installation location for the entire system, for all the users present in the computer, then you can go for system variables section. If you want to update it only for yourself, then you can go for the user variables section. Here I want to update it for only myself, and that's why I'm going to go to this user variables section. I can find path. I just have to click on that. It will highlight like this. After that, I will click on edit. It will open up a new window, and here we can find some entries. We will click on new and we will paste the path that we have copied. Right click and then paste. And after that, in the end, we will add a backslash. Okay, just like the way I have done here. After that, we will click outside. Now here we have added Python installation location. As I said before, we need to add the path of scripts folder also. To do that, we will click on new. Again, we will paste. And after that, we will add a backslash. And then we will type in scripts, capital S, and after that everything in lowercase, CRIPTS, and after that a backslash, just like the way I have done here. After that, we can click outside. Now the last thing that we do here is we will move these two entries to the top. So I'm going to click on this Python installation location. Then I'm going to click on move up until it goes to the top. And then I will click on the scripts. Again, I will click on move up and I will take it to the second position. After that, click on OK. Click on OK. So now we have updated path environment variable with the Python installation location. Now we can check whether whatever that we have done here, whether that has been successfully updated or not. In order to do that, we will open up the command prompt and we will try to find the Python version installed. So here I'm going to click on the start button. I will search for CMD, open up the command prompt, and here I'm going to type in Python space -- version. And if I hit the enter button, I can see the Python version that is installed. Again, in your case, the version number can be different. Don't worry about that. So this is it, guys. This is how we can update a path environment variable with the Python installation location in Windows 11 operating system. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the dislike button. If you have anything to say, then write that in the comment box. For more tutorials like this, do subscribe to the channel.